I just pulled over here, so thought this may have been some sort of roadside attraction, the Sky Zoo, but now I'm really not sure what it is. Okay, not only is it a restaurant of all things, but it's been recently voted the best food in town. The restaurants here have weird names. Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South, more specifically Farquhar, Tennessee, and I'm in front of Sir Goony's. This is a family fun center of miniature golf and other fun little things. This chain here, it's actually, you may have heard of Goofy Golf, which is popular in the Florida area, especially the Panhandle. This chain began in the 60s when they realized that Goofy Golf never bothered to trademark any of their custom miniature golf molds, and so they stole part of their name and their molds and made their own miniature golf chain. But I'm here to meet some friends for maybe a round or two of mini golf, so follow me. There's a muffler man out here on the racetrack. I think he's holding a tire and a wrench. Check out this really cool purple gorilla. I made a hole-in-one. Guess you can only pose with him if you indeed did make a hole-in-one on the golf course. Here's the 19th hole, which is apparently the house from Psycho. You gotta hit a ball in there, and then Norman Bates will give you a prize. Oh, interesting. It's actually a rotating little mouse hole there with a little ghost in it. Creepy. It's a ghost mouse. It's a wise, learned owl. Over here in the bushes, they have a slightly dilapidated Cinderella carriage. She's got her glass slipper in there. Unfortunately, her pumpkin has seen better days. This bear here doing this crazy pose. What would you call that pose? That gymnastic stance right there. Now this right here, this is pure insanity. This glowing demon head Cyclops. He's got his mechanical mouth that lifts up and down. Mr. Dumpty. Wonder who this giant bone belongs to. Possibly this giant orange T-Rex here. He's got a mechanical arm. He's raising and lifting a squashed caveman to block your golf balls. I love this so much. Look at this big gator. Chomps down in your little golf balls. Omp, 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 num, num, num. And he swallows your golf balls, and then they come out as little side butt right here. I don't mean to darken the mood, but you guys think this guy, what do you think he's cooking? Do you think he's cooking some human flesh, maybe? A very windy snake right there curled up along this palm tree. Cancel out this demon here. We got a church. And the doors mysteriously and creakily open by themselves as if they were haunted. And fitting in with the fairy tale theme, we have a space rocket. And I think this figure over here looks like maybe it's supposed to be Buddha, I think. Seriously, you have to love this place. Oh my gosh, these children's faces are melting off. This up here must be Sir Goony himself. Looks like you gotta hit the ball into his castle. Oh, but be careful. The drawbridge only opens ever so slightly. Here's a classic mini golf obstacle, the Windmill. Very deadly and dangerous shot there. Some sort of cave here. It's got little animals painted on it. It's got a cage-like front as well. Look at this. A nice, friendly Jack-in-the-Box with glowing red eyes. Actually, he only has a glowing red eye. The other one is empty, black, like a doll's eyes. This magic rabbit here, peeking his little head out of this hat. So there's 3 different holes down there in the hat. Got a pyramid up there, and down here we got a very colorful dinosaur of some sort. Now these look like they're supposed to be graves, and that you're supposed to actually hit a ball over this person's grave. It looks like the funny epitaphs have long been painted over. So no Lester Moore here. Very creepy haunted tree right there, along with some little baby haunted trees along the path. Sort of circus cart there. On top of this giant fiberglass rock structure, we have some sort of ape-like monster. This boat right here is cut in half. It's got a stairway. Huh. Not quite sure what this is. Looks maybe like a pickle crawling out of a block of cheese. Looks like the Count from Sesame Street, but way more evil. There's another massive snake. And try not to be hypnotized by its evil flashing eyeball. What on earth is going on here? Some sort of caveman monster monkey, but unfortunately his head's been smashed in and his skull and guts are showing. This is too graphic for children. This octopus looks a little worried. Wait a minute, octopuses don't have eyebrows. I guess you shoot it into the octopus and it comes out one of these 3 little fish out here in the back. Yeah, it seems like everything here has glowing red eyes for some reason. I do love that dinosaur so much though. Okay, this has got to be one of the most old school, amazing mini golfs I've ever had the privilege of visiting. Is that really fair? 2 against 1? Alright, we gotta enter the briefing room.
Your mission, attack all spaceships in fury.
Did want to do the go-karts, but it got really pouring out there. I actually have a map here. The golf course. You can see some of the wonderful things with their original paint jobs. Snake there is yellow. Ooh, and they used to have a karaoke zone. They also used to have a Thunderdome, which I guess you would battle to the death if the movies are to be believed. So cut short by a little bit of storm, but still an amazing place. That's a really cool mini golf course. You don't find them much like that anymore. And also, I really enjoyed hanging upside down in that weird thing. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see other places I visited, include some miniature golf courses. I have an interactive map down in the description. If you'd like to support the channel, I sell t-shirts and have a Patreon where I give postcards out monthly. All that information is in the description. But for now, this one's in the bag.